Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead of New Orleans Square Station. This station also serves Frontierland and Critter Country. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Then watch your step as you're getting off. For those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is New Orleans Square Station. New Orleans Square.
Again, folks. Please stay seated inside the train car once again. This is a stop for our train engineers. Your stop is closed. Due to construction in the area here in New Orleans. You will not be able to step on the train and we will not be loading anyone here. Please stay seated. We're going to wait momentarily. We might take time to add some water. Or not until it does rain. Watch over small children. Take away from the first seat. From the bench or parent class. Next up, main line, heading to Toontown Depot. Give us our biggest Toontown, Fantasyland, Small World, and much, much more. We're going to get main seat till we get there.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños.
We're now entering the bayou, soon to be home to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Princess Tiana swears there's magic out here, and wherever there's magic, there's bound to be surprises. Blue skies and sunshine guaranteed. Speaking of surprises, this place we're passing over is chock full of them. Here in Critter Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, and other beloved critters on fun-filled adventures where anything can happen. As we steam past Hungry Bear Restaurant, the last outpost in these parts, we're now joining up with the rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. There is the revered Indian shaman, sharing his stories with those in the great river valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams, and the stories that went with them, were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable. Like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness.
We're going to come to a unscheduled stop. That means the train in front of us is still at Toontown. We're going to wait for them to leave the station and then we'll be on our way in. So again, just remain seated, folks. We're going to park the train here just a little bit until the train in front of us has departed Toontown. And we'll get our two whistles and we'll move forward. And again, please remain seated for that train. We're going to wait momentarily.
Hello everyone! Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain.
They sell those screens that look like leaves.
Get up and print it out.
Be easier and grow them.
We're now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined.
Agri-future.
Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and, if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks,
Can you get an
and have fun in the
astroblaster?
future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
I know they have the vegan coffee right here.
Yeah, I don't know what she said.
I said they have the vegan coffee right here.
Okay. Yeah, I saw it at the shawarma cart. Yeah, it's in California.
No, they have it here in the Star Wars.
Oh, I did not know that. That does not sound good.
Welcome, front of us, dear life's future. You're one of us that says, never steaming in at Tomorrowland Station. Please remain seated till the train comes to a next stop. Tomorrowland's going to be your destination. Rise to the hyperspace mountain. Start your adventure continue. Autopia, the Disneyland monorail, and so much more. If you aren't staying on board, the bus will just slide all the way down to the end of the venue. Thank you.
Beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children, and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash.
We can even do 6 and 6:15 and move it back. Just do 6:20.
Yeah, I did 6:20.
Canyon as we know it today. But it wasn't always this way. Now, let's travel back in time, way back in time, to the fantastic past of the primeval world, land of the dinosaurs. We're now returning to our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat until we come to a full stop.
As we make our arrival into Main Street Station, please stay fully seated to the train platform with the stop when the station
Going all the way around.
Main Street, U.S.A. will be your closest stopping running into anywhere in New Orleans, Adventureland, Frontierland, as New Orleans Square Station is currently closed. Once again, New Orleans Square Station is currently closed. Construction happening 4 months in advance. Should kind of get to anywhere in